Every officer gets one, a gun. And for obvious reasons, you'd think the Albuquerque Police Department would know with the click of a mouse which officers have which guns.
But they don't. And that is a big-time liability. Here's News 13's Amanda Goodman in the Newsplex. Amanda?
Dick, Jessica, it was actually Chief Ray Schultz who requested this audit to help APD take inventory of all its weapons. The audit found a lot of problems.
Every officer has one or two or more depending on their job at the Albuquerque Police Department. In fact, APD has more than 6,000 guns in its arsenal. It's a lot to keep track of.
Historically, we've done spot checks on all of those things.
But a new audit says that isn't good enough.
They aren't catching mistakes that they would catch if they did an inventory.
Mistakes like 14 people with APD issued guns, including firefighters and former officers, which shouldn't happen. Auditors say another big problem is that APD doesn't just have one central database to see which officers have which guns and which units are ordering their own weapons, like the SWAT team.
You don't have one source of truth. You're going to have errors, and things are going to be on one database and not on the other. You're not going to be able to find out when things are missing.
The Office of Internal Audit says that opens the department and the city up to serious issues should a gun go missing and fall into the wrong hands.
That's not just a regular inventory item like pencils or paper. It's something that you really have it has liability for the city, so we really need to keep some good records of it.
APD admits there's a lot of room for improvement, and they've already fixed some things, such as consolidating databases and no longer allowing any former officers to keep their department-issued guns unless they buy them. The department says despite the concerns raised in the audit, no guns ever vanished.
We know where all of those weapons were at all times. None of them disappeared.
APD says from now on it plans to start taking a full inventory of all its guns every year, starting this September. Dick, back to you.
All right, Amanda, the Office of Internal Audit says it plans to follow up with APD in a year or two to see if the department does make all the changes it has promised.